Every wave has a story, and in Morocco, those stories echo across time, etched in the sands, carried by the wind, and told by those who dare to ride. Morocco, where the desert meets the ocean and ancient traditions meet a modern surf culture. It's a place of contrasts, beauty, and stories waiting to be told. Surfing first arrived in Morocco during the 1960s, carried by adventurous travellers in search of the perfect wave. What began as a passion for a few quickly grew into a thriving culture. Over the decades, it has become far more than just a sport, a bridge connecting diverse cultures, a vital source of income for local communities, and a way of life that shapes the identity of countless Moroccans. Today, surfing is woven into the fabric of Morocco's coastal regions, reflecting both tradition and progress.
First time I seen someone surfing was like in summer '93. At that moment there was no surf school, no surf magazine, no videos, no one to show you actually. We just copy what we watch and we use our physical effort to do that. So when I started surfing, for us to get the boards, we have to ask Hawaiians, Americans, Europeans that comes here, or sometimes they have like a broken board and they want to get rid of it. We get this broken board and we fix it and we use it. Actually, that's how I started myself.
So actually the first time I remember that I surfed, it was with my neighbor, Ahmed Abadi. Actually, he had a bodyboard and we both went together to K11. And that was my first time. I remember like being on a board trying to catch a wave. And I remember that the first time as well we jumped to the water. We've been like together playing and suddenly like the current pulled us like very out and we've been screaming. So that, I guess my first experience was a little bit dangerous, but somehow I love the ocean and it's part like all the time of my life.
Before I surf, I was doing skateboarding. And I have a friend, he's from my hometown. He started surfing when we was young, the same age. He told me, Tariq, come to try it. It's like skateboarding, da-da-da. And then I go with him and I feel it's so good. My first, just to be in water and paddle with the wave, it's unbelievable. It's crazy, it's perfect, it's something special. I can't explain you. The feeling, each surfer has his own feeling.
Once I saw like other people doing some surfing, and then I was like really curious and I wanted to try this sport. And then I asked someone to borrow me like a bodyboard, and then once I tried it, I really liked the feeling that like you're riding a wave and there is like some energy pushing you. So since that, like I got it on my blood.
The first time surfing for me was like I went with my older brother, he used to bodyboard, and then me and my little brother like sneak out to the beach and used to take his bodyboard and just try to stand on it on a foam. Like the first time was a really amazing feeling, like to just slide and fall down and try again and slide. It was like an amazing feeling to try it, and then since then I fell in love with the sport and couldn't stop.
surfing is far more than just a sport. It's a rhythm, a connection to something greater, a way to find harmony and balance with the powerful forces of nature. In Morocco, the waves carry even deeper meaning. For those who call this coastline home, they are not just a playground for adventure, but also a teacher of life's lessons, a refuge in times of need, and a constant companion in their journey through life. Surfing here is as much about the soul as it is about the sea.
Well, I started surfing because I saw my uncle surfing and it was a big inspiration, and I really loved the vibe. I really loved how they looked and how happy they were. And I tried it for myself and I absolutely fell in love with the sport.
When I started surfing for me, like for life, my lifestyle, like for my own life, because it makes me happy, not for business, not for money.
Well, I surf because it's a lifestyle. It's the way how I live. I really like being closer to the ocean. That's one. I feel safe. I feel me when I'm surfing. Like you free your mind, and also, like as I said, it's a lifestyle because I also can earn my life.
Surfing for me is like, it's not just a sport, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of living. Here is where I can feel free, where I can connect with the ocean, connect with the waves. You just go out there, you don't think about what's outside, like you're inside, think about what wave to get, what to do on the wave, what maneuver should I do. Like it just sets you free of thinking, sets you on another space, on another bubble once you're inside the water.
The first feeling on the wave, it was the best feelings in my life.
I like about surfing like the feeling of the waves, and I don't feel stress anymore when I will be in the water.
As the surf scene grew, so did the number of visitors. Surf tourism brought economic opportunities and cultural exchange, but it also brought challenges, environmental strain, cultural changes, and the need to protect traditions while adapting to the present.
In the last 5 to 4 years, there's been like a lot of surfers coming into Morocco, beginners, and a lot of tourists are coming for surfing. And I feel like it's a really good thing. It's given the place a very unique outlook, and I feel like when you come here, it's just mainly for surfing. There is of course a lot of things to see, but the main part is surfing, and it makes it like a very cool community and a village where you just can just surf.
So, like surfing, we meet a lot of people, different people here in the town. So, since I'm young, I meet a lot of people, different people, and it's always busy here. And every locals, they work with the tourists, you know. Surfing makes the town very good. And also right now, you can see Taghazout, it's really famous in the world.
So yeah, like you can see the different here in Tamraght or Taghazout, like around this area, it's much different than other places. Because like I remember long ago, like there was not all these big fancy hotels or not that many surf camps. That there were like 5 or 6 surf camps, like bigger surf camps, and slowly it starts raising, it starts going up, and there is up and downs about tourism. Like once it goes up, like there is really good things and there's also some bad things. I mean, the good thing about it is everybody like starting to have a job opportunities. There is more opportunities for local people to work and to create their own small businesses. And the down part is like, I mean, it gets a bit crowded, and also like the prices or everything gets way more expensive than usual, which is also like locals here have to adapt with it, because once tourist comes, like there's always like more like to rent is more expensive, to buy a house even now is more expensive, so that's what changes on it.
Yeah, now Taghazout, it's more popular and more people come into Taghazout, because before it wasn't that much surfers, even locals, they don't surf a lot, but now a lot of Moroccans, they surf, and also we have more people every year we have people here to surf, you know, and also in summertime, it's always busy here, not only in the winter time. It's good, but Taghazout, it was better before. I mean, because it was a small town and now it's getting bigger, like a city. That's not good for the town. And also there is a lot of projects here, panorama. You can see 5 kilometers from here to Tamra. There is hotels, 5 stars. And also they want to destroy the town, you know, because they try to, because as you can see, a few days ago, they destroyed some houses front of the beach, the houses of the locals. They want to do like some project there. I don't know what they want to do there. And also Taghazout is not that safe these days because they say maybe they're gonna take all the houses front of the ocean, and that's not good for the Taghazout. And tourists, they like to come to the locals. They don't want 5-star hotels.
And as I was a kid, we was always like neighbors. They were like always tourists, especially French people. So we have always like very nice experience with people, with tourists, having laugh, traveling together, going eat together and have a game and enjoy the time together. But as it's becoming more bigger, I'm experiencing more like business and more deep relationship with people. Like now I can tell like now half of my friends are not Moroccan. They are like from all the world, from Australia, UK, France, and everywhere in the world.
And for sure, like what I'm kind of afraid of, that it will not be sustainable, which is kind of destroying a little bit the landscape, that it will not be like to a certain point just like buildings front of the spots. So I think it's really good to kind of keep it a little bit sustainable, that we can still enjoy the spots while we are surfing. It's not just like being front of hotels and stuff like this.
I think it's definitely good. It's giving people, the locals especially, a lot of jobs where they can get to afford life and stuff. And it's definitely helping a lot. It's pretty cool to see.
Away from the surf camps and beaches, a quieter craft thrives: the art of handmade surfboards. Using a mix of traditional and modern techniques, local craftsmen create boards that reflect the community's passion for surfing and their creativity. The process is more than just making boards. It's about connecting with the ocean and the local culture. Handmade surfboards are a key part of the local surf scene, showcasing the skill and dedication of those who keep this craft alive.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed Tariq Zghrida. I'm a Moroccan shaper. My brand is Tariq Surfboard. I'm from Morocco and I live in Tamra, in Agadir. I started fixing a board when I was 15, and years after years I see myself doing good, and I push myself to one day to make a board, and then I feel I want to be a surfboard maker. And then after years I see myself, I have a brand, and I'm one of the first Moroccan shaper. So and then I decided to came here before Corona, just to do my business here, because there is a lot of surfers, there is a lot of tourism and business and things. So yeah, I came here before Corona and I like it more than before, and then I decided to be here and to support local surfer and to show the other people, to say Moroccan, they have a shaper too and good surfer too.
And in Taghazout there was a lot of people coming, but here, like in Tamraght area, they have nothing. So year after year, it's become like the famous place, and also like they have some coffee shops and some businesses coming here, so they have a lot of tourists coming now. So yeah, it's changing now. If they have a lot of tourists, so all of locals are happy. So yeah, it's good to have a lot of people, and this place come become like a famous place. Getting better and better for sure, but like with the people, local people for sure, because you could get better and better, but like the local people will not get any benefit about it. No, well, I would love that it's getting better and better for the tourism, but also for the local people that was living here and growing here and see the change and help in every detail. Because it's not just about the waves, it's not about the sun, it's about the people as well. So this is like three combination that will make the beauty of Taghazout, I guess.
In early 2024, the village of Imsouane, long a symbol of surfing culture along Morocco's Atlantic coast, was rocked by an unexpected wave. This time, a wave of development. Bulldozers tore through the old town, clearing away homes and history in the name of progress.
In 17 in January is a lot of the things changed in Imsouane, and this change in my life and life of a lot of the people here. Before I had a business here in Cathedral, I have the house of my family, and in 17 January is the government is coming, is giving us like 24 hours for to take the stuff and to get out the house and to go anywhere. And that is a change a lot of the things in my life, and it changed a lot of the things in the life of my family. That does make me sad. That does make me to have another life change. It's not like before. Before I live in air, I live in the sea. I have a lot of the customers, a lot of the friends. I work in. I don't need nothing. But now is a lot of the things changed. It's not just for me, but it's for about a lot of the people here. And that is make it a little bit so hard for just if you don't live in the sea, that it's different. Because when I'm a kid, I remember myself, I playing down there of the beach when I'm a kid, when I'm a small kid. And I remember all the memories, all the things, all the seconds in my life. But later is a lot of the things changed. But the life is like that. You can't change nothing, but you can to try to make another life.
For decades, Imsouane had been a well-known place where surfers from all over the world came to experience the local culture and the beautiful wave. But now, the allure of high-end resorts threatens to transform it into just another stop for tourists, losing the soul that made it stand out.
People that live there, they're the ones that made that place special, and I feel like it's kind of unfair to just like kick them away from their homes and just build hotels or something fancy just for the rich to enjoy.
But this is also one of the down parts, because I mean, once the place is growing, businessmen are trying to invest, so like, and always like the powerful people, they always are above the poor people who are trying to make a living out of a small surf camp or a fishing boat or something like along the coast, and they just destroy it to build their own big hotels. This is one of the down parts or the ugly parts of it, of the tourism going higher and higher. So yeah, this is the sad part when they destroy houses. So they should find a solution for people, like to give them an alternative to live or to make living, or to give more opportunities for everyone to live, not just the people with the money and the people who wants to invest.
So I actually like feel sad about it a little bit, because I have a lot of friends and a lot of people that I know that they are lost the income of living, because most of them lives from these places, like which is small Airbnbs, like what happens, for example, in Imsouane in Cathedral. For sure there is a lot of people that I know, they have like these little Airbnbs, and this is how they live. And yeah, it's quite like sad, because for Cathedral as well, this kind of houses, it's the beauty of Cathedral. You know, when you're surfing and you see these little houses, they have like certain kind of charm. It's the same thing with Taghazout, and the same thing that happens, unfortunately, like in Tifnit, which is beautiful fishermen villages. I understand they are not like it's not well infrastructure, the place, like with many things, but it still shows the beauty of of the place. So I hope that they are going to kind of create something better, that it's not like as well destroying the nature, but it's kind of as well offering job opportunities and try to kind of make it fits the standard of the area.
The demolition of the old town has sparked a deep debate in the surfing community. On one side, there's the promise of a booming surf tourism industry that will bring wealth and jobs. On the other, there's the fear that this will erase the very identity of Imsouane and other cities like it. For surfers who have long considered it a second home, the loss is felt on a personal level.
And then I came back 6 months ago and everything had changed massively. All of the houses in Cathedral had completely disappeared. My favourite place, Happy Bay, is gone. All of the cafes at the front have all been destroyed. And the places that are there now are it's still magic. Imsouane still kept a lot of the same vibe, and there's still a lot of specialness in the places and cafes that are still here, but it's changed a lot. It's a lot busier. The places are all a bit different. None of the same kind of community hubs that there used to be are there anymore. Everything's new, and everything's changing a lot.
I think next year's Imsouane it's gonna be like so busy, more hotels, more building. So for me it's not good. I want Imsouane to stay like that. This is a good vibe for me and for tourists.
For many Moroccan surfers, their journey isn't just about riding waves. It's about sharing the joy and building a sustainable future for their communities. Surf camps have become spaces of learning, inspiration and connection, both for visitors and locals.
And it was a period of time where I kind of had to decide with my wife for sure between either we stay here and open something and create a home for surfers, or just go to Europe and build up a career there, or like a lifestyle, whatever. But then we come up like with the conclusion of opening the surf camp here. And yeah, so happy and proud of that decision, I guess. I think it's amazing to kind of let the passion becomes a lifestyle, and as well a source of living.
I am a surf instructor. The fun part about my job and what I like the most is getting to meet new people and getting to see the happy faces for the people that are making improvements or for their first wave that they catch.
Because I also teach, because surfing alone and becoming like a professional surfer here in Morocco, it's not enough to earn your life, and then that's why like I came up with sharing my knowledge with other people and also earning my life with. So of course it means everything for me. Well, surf teacher, it means that I have a message that I've learned through these years and my experience when I see other people coming to learn and they are curious about it. So I'm happy to share my knowledge with them and share my path with them and see them improving. That makes me even happier and even better when you share something that you love to do with someone else.
Yeah, like the idea has been always floating in my head since I started first teaching, and I always wanted to have my own surf camp. It was like a dream for me, but I didn't think I would do it one day. It was really far, and yeah, just working in different surf camps, having some responsibilities on some surf camps, going around Taghazout, Taghazout, all around. And yeah, one day just the idea came up again, and I was like, yeah, why not? What should I lose if I try? There are a lot of tourists. I think I had enough experience to try my own thing, and yeah, I was not afraid that it's gonna fail. And yeah, here I am. So far it's going really good.
So the surf instructor, it's make me very happy, you know, when you teach people, like, you know, when there is somebody want to surf in the first time, it's really beautiful to make them feel very happy when they are standing up in the first time, you know, when they see like them faces, you feel like you have another life, you know, you give them good chance to be like a good surfers in the future. So this is really good thing to teach people, and like I really feel happy to do this work, and this is like one of the best work I did in my life, because I have 2 diploma, but I love this work.
Taghazout to Imsouane, Morocco's coastline offers waves as diverse as its landscapes. For many surfers, it's a never-ending quest, the search for the perfect wave. But maybe the magic lies in the journey, not the destination.
So my favorite spot here in Morocco, I don't have, because I like all the waves. Because surf for me, it's a natural. You have to accept everything God creates. And honestly, all the things God created is beautiful. You can't say no.
Honestly, I have a lot of surf spots. Well, Morocco, it's known of the land of right-hander. We have waves from the north of Morocco all the way to the south of Morocco. And we have like multiple waves with the different breaks. So like I would say like I surfed a lot of surf spot here in Morocco, so every spot I have like some good memories where I surfed really good, or either I play competitions and I won the titles there. So I think I have like a lot of favorite spots here in Morocco. But my favorite, honestly, it's Anchor Point and Anza.
Favorite surf spot is Anchor Point. I mean, I have 2, Anchor Point and Banana Point, because I was born surfing Banana Point, but then moved to surf Anchor Points a lot. So these 2 are my favorites.
Anchor Point. For sure, my favorite spot is Anchor Point. It's the perfect right hand from the first section to the last section. I love it.
Talking about perfect wave, I feel like you can make that perfect wave even in medium conditions just by your skill and how much you have to give to the wave.
Surfing is a gift, one that comes with a responsibility to protect the waves, the shores, and the communities that make this way of life possible. The story of Imsouane is a warning, but it's also a call to action. Across Morocco's coastline, there's an opportunity to embrace tourism that respects the environment and preserves the unique culture of these surf havens. By acting with care, we can ensure that no other place loses its soul to unchecked development.
The impact that I want to see in this village, I want kids to know that there will be a future here, and you can definitely make a living while surfing, and the equipment, especially being cheaper and affordable for everyone that want to surf. Especially a lot of people really struggle with having good equipment so they can progress their surfing. And I feel like that's something that I really want to see.
I want like that, you know. I want like things to be done like in a good way, you know. I want the road to be done in a good way. I wanted to have more surf school that supported the kids and not thinking only about, you know, income, what they've got, like money. You know, of course, you have to spread this money towards the kids. You need to help the new generation.
But the future here looks like a bright future. Like, I mean, there is more and more tourists coming in. So for all the people who have their own businesses, a lot of locals who start their small businesses, it's gonna be working really good in the future. And I mean, the town is growing really fast. I remember when it was like really small, there was one road like by the beach, but now once you see, like, there is plenty of big hotels. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a massive surf city, especially now with all the international surf competitions that happen here, like the World Surf League last month. That was incredible to watch, and yeah, like everything is growing, and we're here to evolve and to grow with the city as well.
The tourism should discover the real, is not just the big city, the real country. You should discover the culture, should discover how the tradition of the people.
I actually, like, my biggest wish is that we have like a really strong community of surfers that are together, that wants exactly to bring this surf industry forward by setting up like rules and just being together and like as one hands together, and as well supporting the new generation, which is the people that we need in the future, that will as well bring the surf community even more stronger than us.
Surfing teaches us about resilience, balance, and the beauty of living in harmony with nature. As the tides continue to shape Morocco's shores, the surf culture here reminds us of what truly matters: connection, respect, and a love for the ocean that transcends borders.
But be positive, be hopeful. Anything you're dreaming of, you can do it. Everything is possible. Like, the impossible is just an opportunity to explore.
There is a sentence that affects my daily life, which is says, everyone you know is fighting a fight you know nothing about. Be kind.
So I have just like a little wish for the whole surf community here to kind of just give a hand to the new generation, which is free surfers, when they kind of stop studying or working, just to have the chance to learn, because they can still make a living from coaching people. There is a lot of kids, surfers, they are really waiting for that chance, and we have to help each other. We have to make that community stronger. In the end, it's for the benefit of everyone.
Surfing is a very cool sport, and you will definitely get to introduce a lot of new feelings. It's definitely something that you have to try. My advice is just keep on pushing, even though it's hard. Sometimes you might fall, sometimes you might hate it, but at the end of the day, there's always that enjoyment that we're seeking, and I think that's the ultimate goal.